So this is Scott Brady. I'm the owner of Progressive Association Management. And a lot of boards stick with a bad management company because they believe the transition process is going to be so difficult and onerous, and it's just not worth it. And here's what I'm here to tell you, that it's just not that bad. It's because of really technology more than anything else. So this month in September, we're going to bring on 20 new associations. That sounds like a lot, but we won't have a problem bringing those associations on, because here's the process. The board decides they want to find a new management company. They sign the contract with that management company. That triggers everything. At that point, we leap into action. We have our own transition department, and they're going to reach out to the old management company. And at that point, they're going to get all the owner information from all the units, get the board information, and then the first big thing we need to do is open bank accounts, because we're going to be paying your bills in the future out of your operating account, and we'll be putting money into your reserve account. So we open the bank accounts, but guess what? We don't have to go down to the bank and fill out a little card like you used to in the back of the day. This is all done with DocuSign. So they're going to send a DocuSign out to the board members. They click it, sign it, boom, we're in business. We can open that bank account. And next, they're going to get all that information on the owners. And we're going to populate our database with all your owner information. And then in very short order, we send out a notice to your owners. And we say, hey, owners, we're the new management company. And here's the link so you can set up your payables and set up your e-check, so you can set up how you're going to pay your monthly dues if you choose to do that. Here's your contact information. Here's a community manager. Here's the 800 number. Here's an emergency line. So they get all that information in a welcome package. And yes, some owners ignore that. Don't open it, throw it in the trash. Well, we will not do a late fee for 90 days. So if they continue to send their monthly assessment to the old management company, it's going to bounce, because they're going to close that account. And they're going to go, wait a minute, what happened? Oh, they, of course, figure out that they've got a new management company, it's us. And then we take care of that at that time. So 90 days is ample time for them to figure that out. Next thing we're going to do is contact all your vendors and say, hey, vendors, we're going to be paying you now, not the old company. And we're going to make sure your vendors are insured, make sure they have the right limits on those insurance, license if necessary, check that license. But then we're going to reach out to all your vendors and say, hey, going forward, we're going to be your contact person. We're the ones that are going to be paying you. And we do that as well. And that's really all there is to it. At that point, on date certain, the owners know they got to make the payment to us, and still they're going to get a monthly statement from us to them, even if they've set up e-check and they're going to pay online. So they go, okay, here it is. I got an assessment from my new management company. I guess is the people I need to pay. So we really try to, remind your owners that there's a new sheriff in town, and be really patient with them, and then work with the board on that transition process, and really understand your community. The first thing your community manager is going to do in that transition is going to read your governing docs. They're going to read your matrix. They're going to find out what's covered and what's not. They're going to go over your reserve study. They're going to look at your financial position. They're going to look at your minutes. They're going to look at your agendas from the past few months or even a year, so they can kind of become familiar with your community. So when they start on day one, they understand what's going on, the issues facing you, and how they can help resolve those issues. So don't put up with a bad management company because you think a transition is going to be difficult. It's not. Technology has made it a lot easier, and nobody should suffer with a management company because of a transition they're going to be doing with the new management company.